Hello, I'm MeLyssa Mandala, and thank you for watching my channel. This is the very first video that I'm making and posting to this. I own an art studio and gallery in North Augusta, South Carolina, and it's called The Art of Scarlett, and that is with 2 T's at the end. And you can check out my work, my story, what I do, how I became an artist, what charities I'm involved in, and what kind of styles of painting I do, which, as you'll see in a moment, is a lot. I have a wide variety, but I love it. It's my passion, and I'm trying to do it for a living right now. So I'm trying very hard to sell my art, and most of the time it does very well. However, I'm having a very slow month, so I have decided to try YouTube. So I hope this is beneficial for me. Today is actually Black Friday, and I decided to do a Black Friday blowout special where I passed out over 100 flyers by hand. Laminated and put in people's hands, telling them about it. I went to Belk's and Walmart, which was a couple miles, well, not even a mile, 1 mile from me, and met all the shoppers there and told them about it. So at any minute they'll be coming. I just opened, but I've been preparing this for about 4 to 6 days. The last 3, I have worked 24 hours tirelessly. Today I slept for 2 hours. I can't wait to sleep later today. About 3 o'clock when I shut down, that's when I'll be sleeping. But anyway, it's nice to meet you, and I do hope I get the chance to meet you in person. A lot of people travel, and of course, it's not very hard to get to North Augusta. It's right close to Augusta, Georgia. But anyway, this is my gallery. I started painting a year ago. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with all that because when you have a chance, you can go read all about my story, and as time permits for you. But I do free shipping today. Today, because it's Black Friday, I'm doing very good deals on my stuff. It's almost it's up to 75% off. So some of the things I will tell you what the price was, and then I'll tell you what I can do it for today. If the price is still a little out of your reach, just discuss it with me. But I doubt that's going to be possible because I am going 75% off of what majority of artists are charging for that size and style of painting. But I do have one comment to make. I want my art to speak to your heart and not your wallet. So as we come across a piece, if it is a piece that you must have and it's speaking to you, then you need to let me know immediately what it is, and it speaks to you, what it is that you're feeling. That is my greatest joy in my art, is what it makes other people feel, because I know what it made me feel like. And I painted because I felt, and I felt because I painted. So it's a beautiful thing to experience, and I love watching someone else experience that, especially coming at the hand of my art. And there's no greater enjoyment in life other than bearing children. Hi kids. But anyway, I'm gonna let you look around a little bit, and if I do get a customer, then I will just we'll put you on pause. Okay. I'm gonna try to go a little slow, but I can do any of these at up to 75% off. If you see one that you like, all that you need to do is message me at 706-977-7319. I have a little bit of glare, I apologize. 977-7319, and you can message me there and inquire of the prices. And I'll do a lot of sunset and sunrises. This is sunrise sunset number 5. The 1, 2, and 3 have sold. Well, actually, number 1 was ruined and destroyed, but number 2, then 3, and 4 sold immediately. And then this is number 6. It's the smaller one. It's a 6x6. And so we'll get back over here. Mostly, as you can see, I do abstract impressionism. I do some realism, and I do a lot of flowers. I had a woman in Michigan that really loves the way my flowers are done, and she told me if I want to bring beauty and hope to the world, that's what I needed to do, was just keep painting these flowers. But I paint them like they are feathers. The petals of the flowers become like feathers. I paint them like that. So anyway, she seems to enjoy that. So hopefully when she comes down in December, that will be when she purchases. I was in a phase of love last year when I started painting, so a lot of my paintings originally have a lot of red in it and a lot of love stuff. But it's changed. So now it's just really all over the place on color, but I do still add a lot of red. Red is my favorite color, of course. Scarlett, this is, I'd like to introduce you to Scarlett. There's Scarlett. She is basically, every girl would like to grow up, and I believe this to be true because it was happened to me, of me. Grow up and just be able to be in Paris every day, fall in love, walk the runway, get your picture taken, wear beautiful dresses, and be a beautiful model. And of course, that never happened for me, but well, I guess you could say I've always had that fantasy. When I started painting, she came out, and I've started painting a lot of Paris stuff, a lot of Paris fashion, a lot of designing women, designing dresses and such. There's one, but there's a few more that I haven't even had a chance to put up in a frame. But anyway, that's Scarlett. You're going to see her more and more. If you follow my page, if you could, I would like to ask you, thank you, to subscribe here. If you know anyone interested in the arts, especially abstract art, impressionism, love art, Paris art, if they love red, then they definitely want to follow me. If you would just share it with them, I would appreciate it. And today is free shipping because it is Black Friday. I am offering free shipping of any item, even though it's going to be discounted. Here is Scarlett also right here, and I call her the Scarlet Gypsy. That is a see-through guitar back dress, and it's lacy. Of course, it's sheer. I love that dress. And this is a few. Now, Mandalized. Of course, you guys recognize that my name is MeLyssa Mandala. That, of course, is my pseudonym, but I took on the name because I was obsessed and currently still am a little bit of making mandalas. They're very rewarding, calming. They're therapeutic because as you make a mandala, they are telling a story of your emotions and feelings that you're experiencing at that time. And the word mandala actually means circle or balance. And so when you're making a mandala, you basically allow your creative brain to come out and play for a little while. And it's amazing what comes out of it. When I read it, I made about 12 of them before I even realized what they were called. And but when I read what it does and how you feel, I was like, wow, that's very cool. That is exactly how I feel when I get done. And so they're very time consuming. This one, for example, took weeks to do. This one I did in a couple days. If I sat and did it like by the minute, each one would take 4 to 8 hours, 4 to 12 maybe, depending on the detail. This one, however, was a lot of detail. Look at that. This one's for sale, and this one was $4.50. So that means today, if it's 75% off, that is only about $140. How amazing that I would let that go for that. Now, if you want this, it's only $140, guys. You're never going to get that cheaper. And I've got some in an Aiken gallery right now that is about half this size, and it is $3.50. And they will not reduce my paintings, even if you walk in and love it and need it, and I say it's okay. They won't. They don't negotiate. They say the artists they feel shouldn't. Well, if you're supporting yourself, then you have to. So, of course, I accept tips. But I do hope that you see one that you like and would like to make an offer on it. Inbox me at MeLyssa Mandala on Facebook or Messenger or The Art of Scarlett. You can also go to my website, www.theartofscarlett.com. I want to point out I want to end with this. This is my newest one, and it is called the Fly Butterfly Fly. And I'm proud of it because it's my very first time that I did a painting that made something appear in 3D. And there it is. What do y'all think? This looks 3D, don't it? Anyway, it took me a little time to actually do it correctly. But I love that. so neat. I did it. This painting is actually going to be around 2,500, but I'm going to leave it open for bids first. I want to see where, let's say you want this picture and you really like it. I want you to make me an offer. I don't even care if it's $200. I want to know, well, there's more than 200 in it, so certainly I couldn't let it go for that. But just give me an idea of what you would be willing to pay for something like that if it's something that you really, really like. And this was my very first painting. This actually was sold, but the man couldn't afford to pay it. He had to bring it back, and it was kind of sad, but I think it also was the space. He didn't have the space for it. He lived in a very small place. So it is for sale again. It is called Autumn Wind. And a friend of mine was sitting here not too long ago, recently, and said that it looked like a bunch of redbirds sitting around, flying in the tree. And I never looked at it like that, but I do see redbirds now that I look around. Especially right here and there. Anyway, I'm open to, I love hearing criticism, critiquing, whether it be a compliment or it be something, an area where you feel like I should improve. If you're an artist or if you're just got a good eye, I would love to hear some encouragement, some criticism that would be beneficial for me, that would help me progress. Anyway, I look forward to meeting you, and thank you so much for viewing. Subscribe to me, please, and if you know anyone who loves the color red, who loves art, who loves mandalas, then please tell them about this channel and subscribe to me. Thank you so much.